Maximum value, minimum effort. That's what we want. So for your day-to-day, are you spending more time doing admin and paperwork that isn't actually doing your job? Your job as an analyst, you're supposed to be analyzing. Putting a timesheet in isn't too much of a business value. Now, to get paid, that's a business value. But it's thinking about, are you spending more time arguing with the spreadsheet than you are spending on your analysis work? Are you spending more time trying to submit and get all the numbers to line up than you are managing your project? This is the part where those are red flags ripe for opportunities for improvement. But, it was like doing this inventory, this audit on yourself. Where do you spend the time? I was talking to business owners because they should be running their business. Where are they spending their time? And this got us even the discussion is even amongst their time where they do choose to spend their time, were they spending it on the most profitable items? I thought that was interesting. Like, do you know what is most profitable? What has the highest rate of return? Where can you get the most value? That was interesting to me of your activities. Like you write down, not just a job description, but I mean, write down the things you do to add value to your organization, the role you play. What do you do? And go through that, go through an assessment and say, which of these activities gives the maximum value to the organization? Which of these helps me deliver the best benefits to others? And are you spending your time in that area? What percentage of your time? I thought that was really good. We were talking numbers and how do you compare business to business? That one of the smartest things I heard, and this is why I hang out with smart financial people. I'm not the financial person. I know how to work with numbers, but I ask smart people who know finances. They said, get the percentages. This way you don't have to compare an apple to orange, but you want to make sure you're getting 40% juice, whether it's an apple or an orange. You compare your percentages. So again, what I'm asking you is this thought about being overly productive is what is your productive activities? Which things, minimal amount of effort, got it right this time, for maximum return. And then of your day-to-day work or time, really, how much are you spending on those highest return on investment activities? Which ones are the most productive? And does your time allocation reflect that? I think that's why we feel frustrated because we're working so hard and we don't seem to move the needle, that we're put so much effort and energy into something is because the return on investment was so low. Doing a little work and get a lot of return. Even taking like client calls, an hour with an overachiever, eager beaver is like more inspiring and productive in that hour than spending 2 hours doing a workshop and working through step by step with someone. Because it might be too detailed, too granular, and just helping one person versus inspiring each other in an engaging call. Like those are really powerful. I get more done afterwards with minimal effort. We have a conversation without things prepped for return. So same thing, your activities. How much time are you spending prepping versus doing? See, we want to shift that. We want minimal amount of prep work, maximum delivery. But you know what happens? You have to be an analyst on this. You have to look at your work. You have to see what you're doing. You can't say, I need to spend more time in a more profitable area if you don't know what the profitable area is, where you can maximize that value. And so it's just this simple exercise, as we're talking here, tips and tricks to be more productive, to get more things done, that let's look at those areas of our work. Do the self-assessment on yourself. Now, again, here's what I'm a big fan of, because now this takes time. I'll admit it, but write down what you do. Okay, we used to call it called the hit by the bus binder. I don't like that idea. I like it. See, went to Vegas, hit the jackpot, and I'm never coming back binder. Do people know what you do? Like, how do things run without you? Because if they run fine without you, there's a first question about what value you're adding. And if people can't get anything done without you being around, too much knowledge is inside your head. It's not codified so that people can reuse it. And reusability is key to maximizing value. You want to, because that reusability, that's a perfect example. Minimal amount of effort, maximum return. And so do people know what you do? Can other people repeat it? Is it written down in a way that is usable? Remember, that's a requirement, right? Usable representation of a need. Write it all down. And then once you have it, now you can do the analysis. That's like the elicitation portion. Elicit, draw out, capture, identify. Now, beyond that, what we want to do is put on there, what are the value-adding activities? Just even a checkbox going down the list of what is value add. And what you want to do is see, how do you maximize those checkboxes? How to maximize only doing the work that's the most valuable and minimizing the other pieces. Now, again, like I say, it takes time. Here's a quick example. I've got a nice CRM and I want to send an email out to a client. I ask myself if this is an email I might send more than once. So like to other clients. If so, my first action is actually to create a template, not the email itself, create a template. That takes a little effort, but I was going to create an email anyways for this client. So really not too much more effort, pretty close. But I got a template and then I send the template to the person. So a few steps for this one process. Now, every residual client, I don't have to create the template. The template is made. I fill in their name, I hit send. So if you think about how many emails you send, that's a great feature. I mean, anyone might Google people, it's right there built in. Save as template. See if I can, how fast I can pull this up for you. Here's it'd be a simple trick. Any email you are sending over and over again, you know, that's the piece that's screaming for having a template. All right, let's see. There we go. I will give this is a tip and trick. If you're not using this before, you would need to be using it now. So let me just share a screen here. Get this open. All right, Google Chrome. There we go. I'm in my message. I'm going to send. You can always type, and it can be the, you know, let's see. How about this? Follow up on status update, because we know you project managers, you're always inquiring what the status is. Aloha. Can you give me a status update by, I'm going to leave it blank, by this. Appreciate the information. Let's see, better if I type, well, information. Okay, this is what I send. Down here, these three little dots, templates. So save draft as a template. You can edit a new one. You can delete templates. Look at this. I have pre-meeting reminder, confirming training course, association in town. I have different templates already preset that all I have to do is click on it, pre-meeting reminder. So mine fills in. Automatically fills it in. Aloha, I'm so looking forward to talking to your team. Here's a reminder. Need anything? Look at that, ready to go. Time savings. But I'm very aware of what I'm doing. So for those of you that were wanting, again, just real quick, a template, see it changed, filled it in, those three little dots, template, and save draft as a template. All right, how cool is that? See, but see, that's the mindset. Minimal amount of effort, maximum productivity. We want to look for that everywhere we go. That's what's so important. Okay. So this is where I want to leave you with that challenge. Do you know what you're doing? And do you know if you are spending your time on the most effective, most value-adding activities? Or is that why you are so busy? Oh, key thought. All right. So this is trying to give you a few tips. We'll get better. We'll be live right at the 11 o'clock hour Pacific Standard Time next month, so we can get some more tips and tricks. We're going to actually show you a few more if you want. Put the questions in the comments though, so we have them. You know, what else do you want to see? In the comments there, even if you are watching the recording of this, I will answer your questions, share it out and more, but I'm hoping we are even more productive. So we got some better questions coming at us for next month. Any questions though? Remember, I'm an email away. Don't hesitate to reach out, and I can't wait to talk to you all later. Aloha from Hawaii, and I'll see you again soon.